Andrew Garfield doesn't think The Amazing Spider-Man 3 will ever happen. It's not happening, and I don't believe it ever will. But sweet of you to want it to happen. Yeah, unfortunately, I just don't see The Amazing Spider-Man 3 happening at this point. Too much time has passed. Now, don't get me wrong, I would love to see The Amazing Spider-Man 3. Andrew Garfield is awesome. Same goes for Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire. But like I said, so many years have passed, and I just don't see it happening anymore. Plus, to me, I feel like Tobey and Andrew got a satisfying conclusion in No Way Home. Especially Andrew. He got to redeem himself and save MJ when he couldn't save Gwen. That was a really good moment. And let's not forget, this is literally Sony we're talking about. They literally fired Andrew Garfield when he was sick during one of their press tours. And yeah, like, why would Andrew want to go back to that? I think I saw somewhere after No Way Home came out saying if there is going to be an Amazing Spider-Man 3, Andrew wants Marvel Studios to handle it, not Sony. And I don't blame him one bit. After he appeared in No Way Home, people switched up and actually like Andrew Spider-Man now. And let's be honest, Marvel and Sony are more locked in with Tom Holland's Spider-Man right now. They're building the Spider-Man side of the MCU in Brand New Day. And let's not forget all the Spider-Verse stuff. We have to finish Beyond the Spider-Verse. We're getting a Spider-Punk movie. They're already busy as it is. And it's also better to not risk the expectations to the fans, unlike what The Amazing Spider-Man 2 did, unfortunately. There is certainly a high demand to make The Amazing Spider-Man 3 ever since No Way Home. Like, everyone wants Andrew to complete his trilogy. Heck, even Luca Guadagnino wants to direct the third Amazing Spider-Man movie. But sadly, I just don't see it happening. Let's not forget, Sony saw everyone begging them to make The Amazing Spider-Man 3, but instead they made a full-on Venom trilogy without Spider-Man, a Morbius movie, a Madam Web movie, and a Kraven movie. I think moving forward, if we are going to see Tobey and Andrew return as Spider-Man, they'll either be in cameos or small supporting roles. But after Secret Wars, I don't think we're ever going to see them again. Because Marvel is done with the multiverse after Secret Wars. They're resetting everything and focusing on one singular timeline, and Tobey and Andrew are not included. I love Andrew Garfield and his iteration of Spider-Man. I wish his movies were better, but I think it's time we move on. I don't think we are going to get this movie.